Looks like the game started. We have the black pieces. Let's just play normal. I'm going to start with d5. Never played against with an audience as big as this, so I'm just going to try and keep things as simple as possible, I guess. Go knight f6. What I know about Tushar, he plays the Jobava London, and I like c5 against this one. You just want to try and fight back against this pawn. Let's see, e3, a very normal move there. I like to exchange first and then play a6, because if we play a6, then they'll take on c5 instead. And now just pawn to a6. We want to stop any knight b5 funny business, because I don't really want to lose immediately. And let's go knight c6. Bishop g4 is a move that they want to stop. That's why he goes for knight to e5. Let's go bishop to d7. I'm guarding my knight, want to take back with the bishop. I have actually seen a game that he played against WIM. He's gone for the similar line, and I think she played pawn to e6 here, which is a good move. We want to get this bishop ready to develop, and we'll see if he goes long castles. Okay, long castles. I believe that she went pawn to b5 here. Now, let's see if he has come up with an improvement. I think he played g4 last time. Bishop d3, I think, is maybe slightly better, but she went for rook to c8. So let's do the same thing, and she had that really nice rook takes on c2. So let's see if we're going to get the exact same line. g5, I believe, was a mistake, because it allowed knight to e4, and then you came under quite a bit of pressure. Maybe it was still playable. I think if he went bishop to d3, it was okay, but he traded and got in some trouble there. Okay, so bishop d3 here, I think b4 is the move. Let's play it. And on knight e2, you can either go for bishop to b5 or bishop to e7. I'm probably just going to keep things simple with bishop e7, because on g5, I want to be able to play knight to d5. Wow, knight b1. Knight b1 is not a move I was expecting, for sure, because the knight seems pretty hemmed in, but I guess he can go to d2. I'm not really sure. Knight b1 is a weird move. Okay, bishop e7, and on g5, knight e4. I mean, we have all these pieces attacking there. Yeah, bishop e7 is a move that has to get played at some point, so I'm just going to play it now. And we're not afraid of bishop takes on a6, because rook goes to a8, bishop goes back, and we can just take this guy. So I think bishop e7 looks pretty good. Okay. Yeah, g5, let's put the knight in the center. I mean, nowhere else to go, really. Put some pressure on this pawn, pressure on this pawn. I do like this position. I do like the position. Let's see. Is queen a5 a move now? Trying to attack here. There's no king b1. It could be a little ugly. Let's see. Bishop e5, trying to counterattack me. Let's say I take on a2. Let's say you take on here. There might already be some nastiness with bishop a4 even, potentially. Let's see. Take the rook, and I can take here. Bishop takes pawn b3. Looks interesting, for sure. If knight c3, rook c3, pawn c3, queen c2's mate. I mean, I'm not 100%. If they ever takes this knight in the center, I'm feeling good, because my bishop's getting opened up. Let's just play it. Queen a5. It's a tricky move to deal with. We'll at least make him think a little bit, because we're a bit down on the clock. So yeah, we're attacking this guy. Your move, Tushar. I think this one's aggressive. Wow, queen e3. Okay, I don't really know what the idea is. Queen a2, f3, knight c3, maybe. Could be a bit of fun, but not quite. So let's try and look for an attack. We need maximum aggression. Bishop a4. Okay, let's consider as well maybe this move. Nah, it doesn't look very good. Okay, let's just say I take the pawn, you play f3, I play knight d6. What are you going to do? I don't see an immediate attack on me, and it looks fine. I guess bishop e5 again. Bishop, same move. Bishop a4. Okay, well, I got to move. Let's just take the pawn. Yeah, getting too low on time. Okay, let's just double check for craziness. I mean, we could go for this idea still, actually. Let me just look at it again. Here, takes, bishop takes, b3. No, it doesn't quite work. There'd be knight c3 at the end. Let's just retreat. Wow, h5. He has no fear, even allowing stuff like knight c4. That seems crazy. Knight c4, you have to take. Let's say pawn takes, opens up my bishop. And then, I don't even know, h6. Like, Bishop d5 takes here, rook takes c3. I don't know what's going on there. Extremely aggressive. Extremely aggressive. What about this? You know what? I'm not gonna overthink it. I think this has to be the way, right? Wait a minute. Knight takes. Maybe this. You know what? I'm going to continue improving the position. Maybe bishop a4 though. Let's play bishop a4. Bishop is glued. Knight c4. Yeah. There's no b3 there because one of the either queen or rook takes on c2 with mate. But the clock is a bit problematic. I don't know why I've let it get this tight. You can't keep burning 1 minute on every move. That's not okay. We also do have the immediate threat here. Something like this. Ooh, we actually have bishop c2. Or maybe even rook c2, bishop takes, knight c4. That looks funky. Probably bishop. No, bishop c2. Rook c2 might be better because then there's queen b3 if bishop c2. Ooh, some really cool lines here. Like his king gets away if like for example, bishop c2, knight c4, queen b3, bishop takes, knight e3, king d2, and I take the rook, but I've already given up material, so that's not very good. But if rook c2, bishop c2, knight c4, no more queen b3, b2 is loose, pawn covers here, that could be very nice indeed. Maybe bishop d6 should be played. But let's try some more funkiness. Takes, let's say takes, here, b3, then knight c3, and not so good. Not so good. So if takes, we just have to take, but then we have this here, b3, knight c3, and we might have some rook takes, queen takes, bishop check, rook here. Well, I don't know. It's too many arrows. Not enough time. Either way, we have an exciting game. Okay. Wait. Can I go bishop c2 here? No. Gotta watch the clock. What am I doing? I need to move. Okay, let's play this one. d5, c3. Maybe. Probably bishop was better on c6, actually. What? Okay. I mean, I just have to make some instinctive moves, otherwise I'll flag. Blitz versus bullet, not very smart. Do I have c3 now? Take, queen a3, bishop b4. Okay, this looks good. So takes, let's say takes. Okay, what? Let's go c3. Queen a3, bishop to b4. Here, I don't know. Here. We are getting extremely spicy. Extremely. There is no rook a1. I don't know what's going on here, guys. I have no idea. It's chaos. And we have 1 minute, which is bad. But we must try. Castles? I don't know. That might have been very dodgy. Oh, my clock. Yeah. I don't know, guys. Not enough time, I don't think. We are in trouble. This looks like a flag. Oh, this looks really bad, actually. Because there's now mates. It's not good enough, guys. It's not good enough. No. Let's resign. He's going to go for the queen h7. Queen h7. Damn it. Whoa, we were crushing. No. Where was the finish? Oh, rook takes on c3. No. Oh, man. Okay, game number 2. I'm going to have to try and get over that last one because that was a little bit rough. Bit of a choke there, but let's see. Okay, Scandi. Let's go. Kick the queen. d4. I guess I'm just going to have to make sure that I move quicker. I don't know what happened. The time slipped so fast. And then when all the complications were there, I mean, yeah. Rook c3 would have been nice, but can't have it all. Okay, let's bring the knights out. 2 ponies. Bishop away. If he wants to take with the queen, we hit b7. c6 makes sense. Let's go for bishop e3 and long castles. Okay, castles. Bishop to b4. Let's go knight e4. Trade off the knights. I think you're meant to trade the queens too. And we have an endgame. Definitely a different texture from last game, but I think pawn c4 is good here. Pawn c4 is good. We want to get our bishop out. Try and disrupt the nice black center. I guess knight c6, maybe takes. We'll see what he's got. Okay, knight c6. We takes, and I'm going to go g3, try and attack this pawn. Rook c8. We can actually go bishop g2 because knight takes on d4. We just played king b1. And then your center is kind of collapsing. Castles, sure. Ooh, actually, I think we can... Okay, so let's say bishop g2, rook f d8. Maybe I'll keep my bishop where it can control this diagonal for a bit in case he goes for knight a5. Might just play h4 because I know h4 is good in general. It's escorted by the bishop. So let's play h4. If the rook goes here, we'll just tuck the king, and eventually we'll probably put the bishop on g2. But main thing is I just have to move quicker this game. I don't know why I was taking so long. Like, there were a bunch of decisions where like I had pretty much made up my mind on the move and then just played it a minute later. Just need to concentrate on the game itself rather than what the video will look like, I guess. Bishop e7. It's a weird move. I mean, I could also play h5. Get him to play h6. I think for now, I'm just going to play this, see which rook he moves to defend. He moves that rook, okay. In that case, I will go king b1. Yeah. My other rook can eventually maybe come here. Let's play rook d3, actually. Also, g4, g5 looks decent. Maybe g4 is good. I like it because, yeah, g6, we can go h5, and we can try to suffocate the bish. Let's do it. Pawn is sufficiently defended, and if the knight moves away, then it will be even more defended. So moves, I'm thinking like rook d3, and we can bring the other rook somewhere, or maybe we can continue the attack on the king side with something like maybe takes g5, bishop back here, defending the pawn from the side. Wow, he plays just waiting move. I don't really think there's much of a plan there. So what's my plan though? It's a good question. I might respond with a bit of a waiting move of my own. Just ask him what he's up to. Rook d3, maybe I can go this way, maybe I'm gonna bring the rook this way. Let's just keep this pawn tension here, because now this h pawn is locked. Maybe if the bishop, yeah, let's just keep the pawn tension because I don't think black can do anything. So I'll just wait. Yeah, because g5 we have h6, rook h5. I think I might bring my other rook to defend the pawn. Okay, so let's say I go here. Knight a5 makes sense. Rook c3, knight c4. Maybe we go rook c1, threatening bishop d5. Let's say b5, we have this, but then knight a3, king b2, take. Knight b5. Knight b5 is not legal. The knight's trapped. So bishop e7. It looks good. That looks good. So let's play this. We've taken some space, and I want to go rook c3 on knight a4, knight a5. Most important thing, keep the clocks level. Okay, that's a smart move actually, because now, actually, is it? Can I just say actually I was messing with you and then go back? Maybe this is even a move now. No, I don't want to mess with it. Let's do a tickle. Let's do a tickle with the rook. See what he wants to do with the pawn. If you push the pawn, my rooks come to the c file and looks pretty nice. Knight a5. Okay. Now my rook can come into c5. I love these pawns here. Very nice. Taking a good amount of space and potential of h6. They are also really easy to defend, whereas g5s are more of a target. At least we have a nice slow positional game rather than last game's fireworks. Okay, let's see. Knight a5. Makes sense. I guess I can trade. Okay. But now I can get both my rooks to the c file. And you have no more attack on my d pawn. So I'm very happy. So he's defending the pawn. I couldn't trade and just take the pawn because it's defended by the knight. But I do have control of the c file, and now rook c6 is a serious threat, looking to invade the 6th rank. Okay, I think b3 here, right? Just b3. No, rook c6 is not a threat, sorry. Rook c7, I guess. The knight defends c6. Let's play b3. Let's just do that. Don't see why not. And you can't go rook c8, because then we trade and we do win d5 for real, and pawn up, bishop pair. What more could you wish for? How do we actually make progress, though? Because there is no rook c6, as I now realize. There is no rook c6. Do we play maybe rook here? Maybe my bishop should improve? No, because my bishop's always pressuring this pawn. I'm going to put my rook here and threaten some invasion stuff. We go gobble gobble maybe. Bishop back. f4. Take. Rook e6. I don't like the look of that. We can't let the e file open. Maybe I should start bringing my king. Yes. Free up my dark squared bishop. But, then maybe knight c6 we have king d3 then. Then knight b4 takes on a2. Let's say king d2. Maybe I play king c3. Maybe on knight c6 we play king c3. And then b4 king d3. Okay. I like the look of this ending though. Because now if the knight moves back, then the king runs in. We are very active. Let's get the grind on, guys. And now king d3, no more knight b4. Okay. So knight e7. f4. Bishop d2, a5. Then f4. could be an inclusion. How do I break through? How to break through? Let's play f4. Okay, create the outside h pawn. I don't want to allow f5. So I think I'm going to play bishop h3, king here, and then some bishop f1 to d3. This is really hard to win. I don't see a way through. Seems like he's blockading. Maybe I can poke. I'll poke here, I guess. These squares. We have outside pawn. I have hope. Somewhat. What to do? Wait, this was super risky. I don't know why I played this move. I actually don't know if this is a win. Wait a minute. Take. Here, 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 here. Guys, did I just throw? Oh my god. I think I just threw this game too. What? Is it Zooks? Jeez. Okay, but no. I can stall, right? Here, 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 and then anytime you go there, anytime you go up, I go up, right? Okay, I think it's okay. I just go these squares. It's a stall. Well, what to do? What to do? Let's take a look at that analysis. I feel like I had something. Let's see. Yeah, we had a little something. The grind was going well. h6 was good, just to bring the rook back around. I thought bishop h8 though. Although, like, no, maybe bishop e7, f6. Yep. What? I don't understand this. Wait, the knight gets trapped. Wow, that would have been crazy. And if the knight goes back, why is this so much better? Now king c3. That makes so much sense. That's a nice trap. Okay, fine. Well, thank you for watching my view, I guess. Yeah, GG's to Tushar. Fumbled that first game. I don't know if you can call this second game a fumble. It was pretty close. Almost blew it at the end though with the king of pawns, but yeah.